Hi guys, welcome back to my Instagram and YouTube. Today's video is going to be about something that I feel I'm really working on in my personal life right now. And it's the concept of why don't our dreams manifest? Why do we feel like what we want isn't coming into being? And I was thinking about this concept, and I think a lot of us know what that is, but we're not like knowing what that is, and we're not fully committing into that dream, whether it's because we have another job, whether it's whatever the reason is. We haven't fully committed to that practice. Maybe we don't feel driven to it. And I was thinking about the idea of fuel. What fuels, like, everything needs fuel to run, whether it's the sun, whether it's wind, putting food in our bodies, whatever it is. And I was thinking about what is the fuel of dreams, and I realized it's focus. And I believe passion is in there too, but focus is really important because you don't need passion for something to be created. We know this because when we're thinking negatively, we create all kinds of stuff from our negative focus. And so what it really came down to is, how much are you focusing on your dream? Are you valuing it as much as anything else in your day? And I kind of came to the realization that to have your dreams manifest, you have to eat, sleep, and breathe those dreams. And I know this because when I went to Australia, which was a completely almost unrealistic goal, I made it happen. But I literally thought about it nonstop for 7 months. Like, everything I did, probably like 95% of what I did, focused around getting there. Anyone you know, like anyone you ask who I knew, that's all I talked about. It's all I focused on. My entire life revolved around that dream, and it happened. It happened, the abundance came in, everything worked itself out. And so I'm realizing that as I'm exploring, what I want in my life, and maybe why it's not coming into being, I'm really taking a hard look at where my focus is at. And I've been dealing a lot with depression. I've been dealing a lot with not being motivated, feeling, like there's too much to do. But not, like, it's almost like I'm focusing more on the fact that it's not there yet than that, in, like, versus the actual creative process. I'm finding that I'm just not doing videos. I'm getting up late because I'm overly tired, which I feel like kind of comes into a circular issue, because when you're not pursuing your soul path, when you're not pursuing your dreams, you end up getting depressed. Your soul isn't being filled, and it then becomes a circular issue of not creating the reality you want. So my cat's playing with a lighter. I'm gonna go sort that out. Hold on. Isis, please don't do that. So coming to this realization that dreams require focus, then you have to start thinking about, okay, how do I know what type of focus I need? What is it that I want to be doing? And I feel like a really great practice is to look 5-10 years in the future, whatever, increment you want. And I find almost farther out is better, because you get a much like richer picture in some level of, like, creatively, where that's not necessarily restricted by your beliefs right now. So like, say 10 years out, what does that life look like? And go crazy with it, like whatever that looks like to you. And then start asking yourself, what feelings am I feeling? What is my daily routine? Really look at those things, and you'll start getting a really good idea of what kind of life you should be creating now. Because I think inherently we know, because, the concept of time and space is an illusion. So we inherently know on that life path what we would be doing. So start tapping into that. What does that look like? Maybe it's your, prioritizing exercise every day. Maybe it's you're meditating every morning. Like, whatever that is, focus on that, and then start bringing those acts into your daily life. Start becoming the person you want to become. Because if you think about it, that person didn't just magically appear one day and go, oh, I'm good at all of these habits. Like, those habits have to be created, and at some point you have to decide to do them. So what is it that your future self does? And start creating that within yourself and start moving your life in that direction. Maybe they are more, maybe they save money better. Maybe they are living a minimalist lifestyle. How can you create your life to look like that now? And because that's the frequency you'll hold, that's the focus you'll have, that will be the life that will start reflecting back to you. But more importantly than even that, and visualization is a huge part of focus. Focus is the fuel. I think that's the main message. Focus is the fuel of dreams. What is it you're focusing on? Are you focusing on the lack of that it's not happening, or are you focusing on creating it? Are you getting up? Are you meditating? Are you doing things every day that are going to get you to that dream? Because if you realize the people who have created what they want, unless, it was given to them, which is, in the big scheme of things, highly unlikely for most of us, in the sense of like from a parent or something like that, all the people that ever did anything, they ate, slept, and dreamed and breathed their dream. They focused. It's all about the focus. Focusing of energy. Just like if you have a flamethrower, the more focused the stream, or like even a hose, the more focused the stream, the faster it comes out. The more you're gonna get going. The more flow you've got going. If you allow for it all to open up and it's just flying out, that's what's going to fuel it. You don't want to close it off. Imagine anytime you're not focusing on your dream, you're closing off part of that hose. Or even the flamethrower, the more fuel you have coming out into the flamethrower, the bigger the fire is. So be aware of the fact that your focus is what will fuel your dreams. And remember, when you're not focusing on it, you're not creating that dream. Now, not to the point of making yourself crazy. It's important to have downtime and rest and refuel yourself, but essentially your dream will fuel you as well. It's really just important. Oh, I'm so glad it's helping. I just realized that so often our focus isn't truly on our dream. It's thinking about it, it's playing with ideas, but how much focus are you actually putting into creating it, specifically? Are you creating the videos you want? Are you creating the business you want? Are you advertising for yourself, or are you just thinking about it? One of my favorite things to bring up is the fact that the doors can be open, but if you're not walking through them, you won't see any more doors. They'll just sit in front of you. Nothing will ever happen. You have to keep walking. You have to keep your focus. You have to keep moving. And that's when more and more can open up to you and grow. So that's what I've been thinking about. It's one of those things where I feel the resistance to it because of all of my hang-ups. And it's important to acknowledge those and integrate those and understand that they have their own needs. But inherently, we have to push past that comfort zone and create it. Nothing worth having has ever been done by just sitting on a couch. It's just the fact. You have to go out and you have to do it. So that's today's video. I hope it was helpful for you guys. If it's under 10 minutes, I will be posting it on my Instagram, IGTV. But either way, I will be putting it up on my YouTube. And that's if my phone has enough space. So either way, this will be up for the next 24 hours. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'm so glad. Definitely go forward and do your dreams. I'm excited to see what that looks like. Live your passions, guys. Walk your talk. That's what we need to be doing right now. So all of your dreams, they are worthy. They are possible. The universe has infinite abundance, and we can create anything we want as long as it has the fuel, which is focus. Much love, you guys. Mwah. See you later. Bye.